Can the $200 light from Auxbeam really compete with a $700 legend like Baja Designs? On paper, the Auxbeam XP Ultra throws more lumens, offers more features, and costs a fraction of price. But is that the whole story? Or is Baja still king when the trail gets rough and the stakes get high? Today we're putting both to the test. I'm going to show you their difference in terms of beam pattern, lux output, power draw, build quality, beam width and distance in the real-world application. Alright, now let's come to the driveway to test the light output and the amp draw for each light. The lights are placed about 20 feet away from the garage door. Camera settings are kept consistent between the lights. I'm starting with the stock Tacoma's LED low beam for reference. Stock low beam, 1222 lux. Now is the Baja Designs XL Pro. Note the color difference is slightly warmer for Baja Designs. Baja Designs XL Pro, 5148 lux. Now we have the Auxbeam XP Ultra 4.5 inch. Auxbeam 11,800 lux. Now let's measure the current amp draw for each light. Baja Designs XL Pro measures at 3.2 amps per light. The Auxbeam XP Ultra is measured at around 4.1 amp. Alright, now let's compare. For Baja Designs XL Pro, it's measured at around 40.9 watts and 5148 lux. Auxbeam XP Ultra 4.5 is measured at around 52.48 watts and 11,800 lux. In terms of numbers, the Auxbeam is twice as bright than the Baja Designs. That's also observed here on the garage door as a much more focused hotspot in the middle. Auxbeam also has a much wider beam pattern than the Baja Designs, as seen here on the window of my house. It is illuminated by the Auxbeam but not Baja Designs. Baja Designs does have a warmer color temperature and a more gradual change from hotspot to surrounding areas. Now let's come to the field to see the real-world performance and difference. For clarity, I'm labeling the lights on the top right corner. The tree line at the far end of the field is about 400 yards away. Baja Designs has a weaker spot, however the light output is very smooth. I'm flickering between Baja Designs and Auxbeam so that you can see difference clearly. Alright, now we have a different angle, starting from low beam, 45 degrees from the driver's side. It's pretty clear the Auxbeam has a very strong spot, and its beam width is wider than the Baja Designs. Again, I'm flicking between Baja Designs and Auxbeam to show you the difference. Now we have the overhead view. I would say the stock Tacoma's LED headlight is pretty strong, but still even with a high beam it's not able to make a definition out of the tree lines at 400 yards away. And now we're seeing the Auxbeam. See the orange post 45 degrees to the right of the truck? Baja Designs is not able to illuminate that. Alright, now we have the first person view from the driver's seat. This is the Auxbeam, and now is the Baja Designs. While Auxbeam has more illumination width right in front of the vehicle, Baja Designs does excel in terms of the beam width and the uniformity of the beam from 100 to 400 yards. Alright, now coming to a section of the back road so that you have an idea of what they look like on road, even though it's not recommended to have them on road. Alright, this low beam, high beam, Baja Designs, Auxbeam, Baja Designs, Auxbeam, low beam, Baja Designs, Auxbeam, low beam, Baja Designs, low beam, Auxbeam. Alright, lastly, the price. The Auxbeam XP Ultra is priced around $90 per light, and the Baja Designs XL Pro is about $340 per light. It's almost 4 times more expensive than the Auxbeam. However, Baja Designs does offer a lifetime warranty. If you're in the market for a set of light like these, seeing the performance difference from the video today, would you pay a premium upfront for the lifetime warranty, or would you prefer to pay a quarter of a price upfront, and if the light breaks in the future, you can just easily buy a set of new ones? Alright, that's it for the comparison video. Thank you for tuning in. If you find this comparison helpful, give me a thumbs up and subscribe for more in-depth reviews. Check out the links in the description for more details on both products. Safe travels and light up your adventures.